The Dallas Cowboys have been at the center of a whirlwind of activity recently, both on and off the field, despite not playing since their crushing 47-9 defeat to the Detroit Lions on October 13. From team issues to off-field happenings, the Cowboys have seen it all in just a short span, and team owner Jerry Jones made waves on Sports Radio 105.3 The Fan, issuing warnings to the hosts while also expressing frustration with the team's direction. Meanwhile, Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman criticized the Cowboys receivers, calling their routes terrible on another local station, 1310 The Ticket. The scrutiny didn't stop there. Jones continued to critique the play calling, sparking discussion about potential changes to the Cowboys' approach on offense. Adding to the off-field news, quarterback Dak Prescott made headlines with his engagement, while kicker Brandon Aubrey has had his focus divided, as he was selected for jury duty. This unusual civic duty meant Aubrey had to miss practice sessions, though he will still be available for Sunday's game against the San Francisco 49ers. Additionally, tight end John Stevens Jr. suffered a heartbreaking repeat injury, tearing his left ACL for the second year in a row, marking yet another setback in his promising young career. With a 3-3 record, the Cowboys head into a crucial game against the 49ers this Sunday. Head coach Mike McCarthy acknowledged the team's recent drama, stating that injuries are the hardest part of the sport, but that off-field incidents are simply a part of life. McCarthy emphasized the need to maintain focus, saying, "The most important thing is just to be there, make sure the energy and focus stays constant, and at the end of the day it's about winning against San Francisco." One of the biggest questions leading up to Sunday's game is the availability of Pro Bowl pass rusher Micah Parsons. He's been out with a high ankle sprain and has been practicing with the rehab group, but as McCarthy explained, Parsons hasn't cleared the threshold to play. The general rule is if they don't practice on Saturday, they're not going to play in the game, McCarthy noted, leaving the final decision up to Saturday's practice. Cornerback Darren Bland, who hasn't played this season due to a foot injury and subsequent surgery, has begun practicing again but remains a question mark for Sunday. As for Aubrey, his jury duty may cause some inconvenience, but the team has planned around it, allowing him to kick with long snapper Trent Sieg and punter Brian Anger. Once he's free, Aubrey will travel with the team to San Francisco and should be back by Monday, even if his case extends into next week. The injury to John Stevens Jr. weighed heavily on McCarthy, who lamented the young tight end setback. "You talk about a young man with a very bright future, and this is just another setback, unfortunately," McCarthy shared, noting that the team had intended to increase Stevens' role after the bye week. With a high-stakes matchup against the 49ers, the Cowboys aim to put the off-field drama behind them and focus on the season ahead.